adult responsibilities got in the way of hockey. But we are here at the South Suburban Sports Complex, or Hyland Hills Jaguars Midget White teams going up against Littleton Black in the first game of the Mile High Meltdown tournament. And unfortunately, we started off on rink 3, which is a terrible rink to view hockey from. There's 3:36 left in the first period, and we are tied at 2. As Nick pushes the puck up the near boards, but not out of the zone. Bryant chips it out to center, skates it into the offensive zone. Centering pass to Viome is intercepted, and Littleton brings it back out of their end. Working it into our zone. Nice poke check by Noah. Speedy gets it out to neutral. Dumps it down the near boards. Littleton turns it around, passes out to neutral. Bam with the puck in our zone, throws it out to neutral for Zeke. Zeke, who scored the tying goal, as I was getting the camera set up. Littleton sends it across neutral zone, and you may recognize number 89. Avery is back to help us out. We are missing Henrik, Andrew. I'm not sure who else we're missing this morning. Bam skates into the offensive zone around a defender, and a shot over the net. Littleton skating the puck to neutral. Into our zone. Zeke breaking up the play. Skates the puck through neutral into the offensive zone, pushed wide. Trying to throw it in front. Littleton regains the puck, thrown off the far glass. Bam keeping in the offensive end. Turnaround shot from, turnaround slap the puck around the ice, I guess, from Austin, and Littleton comes out of their zone with the puck. Skating into ours. Bam with a poke check, and Nick tips the puck to the far corner. Centering pass comes all the way through. Littleton turns it around. Puck goes to the near corner. Bam digging for it. Pushes it behind our net and up the far boards. Speedy picking up the puck. Sending out to neutral for Wesley. Lost it in his skates, and Littleton comes back into our zone too soon. 14 is offsides, so with 1:03 left in the first period, we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Noah on the face-off. Littleton throws it deep into our zone. Littleton brings it out front. Not able to get a shot off. Wesley throws it to the top of the slot. Nice poke check from Bryant. Wesley picks up the loose puck, skating through neutral into the offensive zone. Has it poke checked back to the blue line. Bryant throws it around the inboards. Viome pushes it back behind their net. Tries to get out front. No, with a shot and a goal. Viome threw it off the side of the net, right to Noah's stick. And he's able to sweep it in to give your Jags a 1-goal lead with 6 seconds left in the first period. And that'll do it for the first period, so we'll go to the second with a 1-goal lead. So we'll switch ends. Charlie in net today with Andrew still recovering from the collarbone injury. Austin taking the face off. Wins it back for Bam. Bam skating to center, passes up to Lewis. Into the offensive zone, pushed wide, and the puck goes loose behind the net. Noah picking it up, tying up the player along the far boards. It's sent out to Bam at the blue line. He keeps it in the offensive zone, and the pass across for Lewis is intercepted. Comes off the near boards. Lewis throws it back to the corner. Austin digging for it. Littleton comes out with the puck in their end, throws it up the far boards. Pass through center, intercepted by Zeke, and pushes it back up for Bam. Bam skating in, pass across for Lewis, and a shot. And a save by the goaltender, covers. Bam with the cleaning up the mess in front to give your Jags a 2-goal lead, 4-2 with 14 minutes left in the second period. The goaltender made the initial save, wasn't able to reach to cover, and it hit some skates to the side of the net where Bam was able to reach out and slip it behind the skate of the goaltender. Noah taking the face off. Oh, Charlie's adjusting some equipment. Now we're good. Noah taking the face off. Littleton controls in their end. That was offside, but that's okay. Littleton throws it around the end boards. A weird bounce off the corner, and the goaltender covers. 13-12 left in the second period. It's a neat trick corner. They're checking the gate, but it's just a fun quirk of the rink, I guess. Sent up the near boards. Bryant keeping in the offensive zone. Pushed back to the corner. Littleton throws it off the boards. Kept in. Comes back to Bryant. He throws it on goal and a pad save. Rebound goes to the corner again. Puck comes back to Bryant. He lost the handle. It's thrown on goal from Noah. And the goaltender makes the save and covers with 12:27 left in the second. Austin taking the face off. Littleton controls. Austin harassing the player along the end boards. Thrown off the glass and out to neutral. Bryant picking it up in the neutral zone. Passes forward is intercepted. Littleton cleared the zone and brought it in. Austin throws it out across to the near boards. Littleton picks it back up, skating to our zone. Action happens along the boards I can't see. The puck goes wide of the net, off the end boards. Nick throws it up the near boards. And the puck comes back to the end boards. Bryant tied up the player. Littleton brings it off the end boards, and Bryant with a poke check sends the puck out to the blue line. Littleton keeps it in our zone. Centering pass and a shot. A save by Charlie. And he covers. Oh, the puck is still free. And it's sent out of the zone and down the ice. It'll be icing with 10:55 left in the second period. The Littleton player was all alone in their slot. Charlie was able to make the save. Not able to hang on, so it just kind of floated around the zone until not sure who was able to get the puck and send it out. No on the face-off. Puck goes behind our net. Centering pass goes through the slot to the near boards. You'll have to use your imagination for the near board action. Long shot. Charlie with a save. Puck comes free. Thrown over the net. Into the near corner. Sent back across to the far corner. Nick sends it up the far boards. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Noah. Littleton regains the puck. Passes up the far boards. Shot blocked by Noah. And the loose puck comes all the way down the ice. They say no icing. Littleton turns it around, throws it up the near boards. Noah keeping in the offensive zone. Thrown around to Noah Bradley. Littleton comes out with the puck. Nice poke check from Lewis. Littleton able to skate up the boards into our zone. Walked into the centering pass, blocked in front, not able to get a shot off. Bam pushes the puck into the far corner. Ends up on the end boards. Noah pushes back up for Bam. Littleton pass across, hit a skate. Lewis picks up the loose puck, skates into the offensive zone. He gets hooked, but no call. His centering pass intercepted. Noah sends the puck on goal. Pad save by the goaltender. Littleton sends it out to neutral, tipped at center. Bryant racing back, stealing the puck in our zone. Pushes the puck up the near boards and sent back around behind our net. Bam picking up the far boards. Sent it around the end boards for Lewis. And Littleton comes out with the puck and sends it on goal. Charlie with the save and the hold. 8:13 left in the second period. Jags with a 2-goal lead, 4-2. A face-off in our zone. Off the face-off, it's sent off behind the net. Bryant sends it out for Zeke. Comes out to neutral. Littleton turns it around, dumps it into our zone. Nick goes into the near boards for the puck. Comes out to the blue line, out to neutral. Littleton chips it up the boards. Austin with the steal, gets it up near boards, but it's pushed back out of the zone. Sent across to our blue line. Bryant with the steal. Skates it into the offensive zone, takes a hook. Poke checked away. Turnaround shot from Bryant goes wide. Speedy brings it out of the near or far corner. Sends it behind their net. Littleton comes out with the puck. Skating out of their zone into ours. Slowed at the blue line. Zeke throws the puck out of our zone. It'll be icing with 6:48 left in the second period. We'll have a face-off in our zone again. Noah Turner taking the face-off. Puck comes to the far corner. Littleton centering pass. Hit a skate. And Avery throws it to the near boards. Regains the puck, throws it down the ice. Littleton regroups in their end. Pass out to neutral. Bam turns it around at our blue line. Skates it into offensive zone. Gets tied up in the corner. Puck comes free. Guillaume brings it out of the corner, throws it on goal. A save by the goaltender. Comes out to the blue line, it's thrown in front. And then around the end boards. Wesley goes to the far. Bam has it poke checked away at the blue line. Littleton brings it into our zone with a 2-on-1. Out in front, a shot, and another save by Charlie. Another save by Charlie after the puck came free in the slot. 5:20 left in the second period. Your Jags holding on to their 2-goal lead. Austin taking the face-off. Littleton able to get a shot off the face-off, and Charlie made the save and got the whistle. So we'll do that again. Thrown to the side of the net. Charlie pushes it to the inboards. Bryant sends it to the far corner. Littleton contains the puck. Long shot and a pad save by Charlie. Unfortunately, Littleton able to take the rebound and put it behind him to cut our lead to 1. So 4:25 left in the second period, beating 4-3. Austin on the faceoff. Puck comes into our zone. Bryant chips it out of the corner. It hit the netting. So we'll have a face-off in our zone again. Off the face-off, Littleton shot blocked by Nick. He chases the puck into their zone, walks in, a shot off the glove, goes over the net. Littleton throws it along the end boards and then all the way down the ice. Why is there no icing? Bryant turns it around, throws it up the far boards. Nikolai steals the puck back, skates it out to neutral. Skating in the offensive zone, his pass tipped. Lewis digging it out of the corner. Nick in to help out. Puck sent behind their net. And Littleton throws it off the far boards. Charlie plays it up for Bryant. He skates it back behind our net. Throws it up the far boards, and it's punched out to the slot. Sent back to the near boards. Things happen I can't see. Bryant comes out with the puck along the end boards. It's thrown in front, and a shot off the side of the net. Charlie restoring the net mid-play. Austin. Nick comes up with the loose puck. Sends it deep into their zone. No icing again. Littleton comes out of their zone with the puck. Throws it into ours. Nick turns it around, passes up for Wesley. He throws it in the offensive zone. Littleton turns it around, passes back out to neutral. Nice poke check by Bryant, gets the puck up for Speedy. He walks in and throws a shot on goal. And a pad save by the goaltender. Littleton throws it up the far board. Zeke pushing it to the corner, tries to throw it on front, and it's tipped. Littleton skating it out to neutral. Dumping it into our zone. And again, no icing for no discernible reason. Bam tried to block the shot and it ended up tipping up into Charlie. He hangs on for a whistle. We'll have a face-off in our zone with 1:18 left in the second. Wesley on the face-off. Puck comes out to neutral. Littleton turns it around, skating back into our end. And the shot goes wide off the end boards. Bam, has it taken. Regains the puck, turns it around behind our net. Littleton stealing the puck again, but lost the handle. Kept in our zone, and sent in front. Nick is able to throw it out to neutral. With 30 seconds left in the second period, Littleton turns around, skates back into our zone. And a shot and a pad save from Charlie. He covers. 19 seconds left in the second period. We'll see if we get a face-off before the period expires. Off the face-off, Littleton throws it out front. And that is it for the second period. So your Jags will go to the third, up 4-3. All right, we will switch ends one more time. 12 minutes on the clock. Again, a 4-3 lead for your Jags. No Turner taking the face off. And it's tipped into our zone. Nick picking up in the corner. Throws it around the far boards. Lewis passes out to neutral. Littleton turns it around in the neutral zone. Dump back into our zone. Let's say no icing. Littleton right in front. A shot off of Charlie and up the far boards. Stopped at the blue line. Lewis pushes it out to neutral. And the puck eventually gets into the offensive zone. Littleton turns it around. Lost the handle in neutral zone, but they regained the puck. Nick with a nice steal. Throws it off the near boards. Ooh, throw it right in front. Charlie with the save and throws it over for Lewis. Lewis skates it out of our zone into theirs. Push to the far corner. He throws it on goal off the side of the net. Littleton brings it back out of their zone. Skating into our end. Nick breaking up the play, sending the puck to the near corner. Comes out to the blue line, but kept in our zone. Long shot, and Charlie with the save. And it's thrown wide of the net. Back behind. Littleton tries to throw it out in front, and a shot and a goal. 10:40 left in the third period, and Littleton ties it up at 4. Kind of a scramble at the side of the net. The puck came up in front. Noah taking the face off. Speedy drags it into the offensive zone. His shot tipped into the far corner. Brings it off the boards, throws it in front. Zeke not able to get a shot off. Puck into the far corner, thrown through the slot back to Avery at the blue line. He walks in, a long shot over the net, up the near boards. Austin picking it up in the neutral zone. His pass tipped. Bam picks up the loose puck, skating into the offensive end. He throws it on goal, and a pad save by the goaltender. Rebound sent up the near boards. Turned around back behind their net. Puck comes free. Speedy throws it on goal and a blocker saved by the goaltender. Puck along the near boards and chipped out, bouncing down the ice. They say no icing. Avery picks it up, stops behind our net. Throws it off the near boards, out to neutral. Littleton turns it around in their end. Skates into our zone, walks in, the shot goes wide and up the near boards. Zeke picking it up in the neutral zone. It's swept into their end. Littleton skates out from behind their net. Pass intercepted by Bam. And they're calling it a hand pass, so we will take a face-off in the neutral zone. 9:05 left in the third. Off the face-off. Littleton dumps it into our zone. Nick picking up along the near boards. And back and forth. Turnaround shot and a pad save from Charlie. Rebound comes to Lewis. He skates it out to neutral. Pass across to Viome, tipped into the offensive zone. Littleton throws it up the near boards. Come out for Nick. His pass is intercepted. And puck back and forth. And Littleton brings it into our zone. Walk in, shot up over the net. Puck comes off the near boards. Viome with the tip gets the puck out of our zone. Skating through neutral into the offensive end. He throws it on goal and a stick save, but the goaltender recovers to get the whistle with 8:10 left in the third period. Noah Turner taking the face off. And Bryant keeping in the zone momentarily. It's sent back in. Littleton comes out of their zone with the puck, skating into ours. Our shot goes wide. Bryant picking it up, skating behind our net. Throws it off the near boards. Littleton turns around at their blue line. Nice poke check by Bryant. Gets the puck for Noah. He skates it in, pass across for Bryant. His shot tipped wide. Speedy throws it out front. Comes to the near boards. Noah Bradley sends it to Noah Turner, who throws it on goal, and a stick save, and now there's a whistle. Not sure what the call was, unless they just... Nope. There's a penalty box door open. So Littleton's going to the box for interference. So we will have a 2-minute power play with 7:23 left in the third period. No on the face-off. Littleton throws the puck up the near boards. No icing. Bryant picking up the puck along the far boards. Passes up for Speedy, pushes it past center. Bam picks up the loose puck along near boards. Poke check back for Speedy. He walks to the blue line. Pass across for Lewis. A long shot and a save by the goaltender who covers. But we don't get a whistle. And Littleton throws it out to the neutral zone. Down the ice. No icing. Bam picking it up along the end boards. Passes up for Lewis. His pass to Speedy's tips. Littleton turns it around, brings it back into our zone. Walked in front. The backhand shot. Charlie with the save and covers with 6:32 left in the third. 1:09 left in the power play. Lewis on the face-off. Bryant digs the puck out of the scrum. Passes up for Wesley. Skates it into the offensive zone. Thrown around behind the net. Littleton throws it up the far boards. Turns around in the far corner. And thrown down the ice. Right through the crease. Another odd bounce off the inboards. Bam skating it out of our zone. Into the offensive end. Brings it out of the corner to behind the net. Tries to get it out front. Zeke with a backhanded shot. Not sure if that got on goal, but it gets sent down the ice. Charlie sends it up to the middle for Bryant. Pushes it to the blue line and in the offensive zone. Littleton with the puck. And 3 seconds left in the power play as Littleton skates into our zone. The shot blocked in front. Loose puck comes to Bryant. He throws it out to neutral. Bam picks it up, skates in the offensive zone. Drops it for Viome. And there's another whistle. And Littleton's going to the box for body checking this time, so we'll have another power play with 5:03 left in the third. Austin on the face-off. Wins it back for Avery. Avery skates it to the corner. Littleton turns around and throws it up the near boards. 1:47 left in the power play. Nick picks it up, skates out from behind our net. Long pass out to neutral. Turned around and thrown back into our zone. Avery picking up in the corner. Gets tied up in the corner. Littleton digs the puck out. Stops behind our net. Austin with the steal. Throws it up the far boards. Noah chips at it. Comes back to Avery. Throws it out to neutral. Littleton turns it around. Passing across neutral. Skating into our zone. A shot off the post, up the far boards. Noah picks it up, passes for Noah Turner. Poke checked away, turned around, pushed into their zone, but Littleton turns it back around out to neutral. Skating it into our zone. Centering pass doesn't connect. And Bryant tries to clear, and it goes into the bench with 35 seconds left in the power play. 3:38 left in the third. Speedy on the faceoff. Pushes it forward. Bam picks it up, skates out to neutral. Through center into the offensive zone. Pushed left. And the backhand shot goes wide up the far boards. Lewis picks up the puck along the far boards, walks out in front. And a shot tipped over the net, bouncing up the near boards. Wesley picks up the puck. Pass across for Speedy. A shot tipped on goal and a save by the goaltender who hangs on with 11 seconds left in the power play. 3:14 left in the third period. Still tied at 4. Speedy on the face-off again. Nice shot off the face-off, goes over the net. Lewis goes into the near boards, brings the puck out, centering pass out to Bryant. A long shot goes wide, bouncing off the end boards. Lewis tries to get out front. Speedy with a shot, and it's another save by the goaltender. Tied up in the skates. Comes to Bryant's stick, he throws it in front, but is blocked and then is sent all the way down the ice. They're back to 5-on-5, so it will be icing with 2:47 left in the third period. Speedy on the faceoff again. Comes out to neutral. Bam keeping out of our zone. And they're offsides, but I guess that's okay. In front, another shot. 2:30 left in the third. The Jags down by 1. Charlie got a piece of it. Viome on the face-off. Turn around at their blue line, send up the near boards. Nice poke check by Bryant. Centering pass stopped by Bam. He turns it around. Throws it off the near boards for Austin. Skating up the near boards. Into their zone. Walks out in front. Turnaround shot taken down. It was blocked in front. Littleton skating through neutral into our zone. Nice poke check by Zeke. Getting it out of our zone. Brought back into our zone and thrown back out by Zeke. Littleton coming back into our end. Pushed to the far boards. Brought out in front. Bam with the steal. Chips it out to the blue line and back out to neutral. Bryant bringing it into the offensive zone. Dumps it off the end boards. Viome fighting for the puck in the corner. Littleton comes out from behind their own net with it. Skating through neutral into our zone. Wrapped around behind our net. 1:15 left in the third. Blocked in front. A backhanded shot, and Charlie with another save. Puck sent behind our net. Bam pushing it to the corner. Tied up with the ref. Passes up for Zeke, but it's intercepted. Tied up in the corner. They're under a minute left in the third period. Viome picking up the puck. Chips it out to neutral. Littleton skates it back into our zone. Walks out in front. Not able to get a shot off. Bryant steals the puck. Throws it behind our net. And Littleton with the steal. Turns it around in the near corner. Throws it in front, but not able to get a shot off. Austin picking up the loose puck. Bringing it out to neutral. Skating into the offensive zone. Throws it on goal. And a glove save by the goaltender. He hangs on with 23 seconds left in the third period. Face-off in their zone. Noah on the face-off. And bouncing back and forth. Comes out to neutral. Littleton sends it out front. Walked in, a shot. And they're calling Noah for a slash. I didn't see him slash. The stick exploded on the shot. I thought it was just when he hit the ice. There's 9 seconds left in the third period. The refs are having a long discussion about this. A lot of discussion for a player that's not a captain. So, going down to explain to the Littleton bench. And they're awarding Littleton a penalty shot. There's 9 seconds left in this game. Explanations coming to Darren. Unfortunately, we won't get one. Littleton is getting a penalty shot. Now they're fixing the netting. Now, having to explain to the scorekeepers. And now comes, oh, too soon. We'll try again. A shot and a save by Charlie.
Good job, Charlie!
Keeping the score 5-4 with 9.9 seconds left in the third. Lewis is out of the box because you can't get a penalty shot and then a power play. So it'll be 5-on-5 for 10 seconds. Speedy on the face-off. They still have the penalty on the clock for some reason. Now, all right. Chipped forward, Bam pushing it to the blue line. Avery picking up, passes up for Wesley. He gets in the offensive zone, throws it on goal. And it goes wide, time expires. So we will end the first game of the tournament down 5-4. Our next game is tonight at, I believe, 9-something p.m. Past most of our bedtimes, but we'll be back here. I'll even start the stream before the game starts tonight. Until then, thanks everybody. Go Jags.